And we coming for that dub like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
I said welcome to Atlanta where the Falcons play, and we going for that dub like every day. Big beats hit the streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
We did it. We did it, Falcons fan. After an abysmal 3 weeks of preseason, all week of no NFL football but college football, we have finally made it back to meaningful football. What's good, YouTube? That was Falcons fan here, back for another video. Welcome you all to the Week 1 preview of the matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's get into this. So the Falcons open up the season at home for the 5th straight time, this time against the Steelers. The Falcons won their last season opener last year against the Panthers. The other 3 were lost against the Seahawks, Eagles, and Saints respectively in that order. The team is looking for their 2nd straight season opener win, but can they pull it off? Let's find out. To begin, this game airs Sunday at 1 p.m. on Fox with a commentating crew being Joe Davis and Greg Olsen, while the referee is Brad Rogers. Both teams are brand new quarterbacks this season, with Russell Wilson leading the Steelers and Kirk Cousins leading the Falcons. The last time the two parties met was in 2022, when Marcus Mariota threw a game-losing interception to Minka Fitzpatrick. On the Steelers side, they have a solid defense with newly acquired linebacker Patrick Queen, defensive end TJ Watt, and Alex Highsmith leading the pass rush, alongside Joey Porter Jr. and safety Minka Fitzpatrick in the secondary. In addition to adding Russell Wilson, the Steelers also traded for former Bears quarterback Justin Fields, who both replaced former first-round pick Kenny Pickett, who is now the Eagles' backup quarterback. They also brought in a familiar face coming back to Atlanta, this time as a visitor. That's right. Former Falcons head coach Arthur Smith, who was fired by the team in January this year, comes back to Atlanta and looks to seek revenge on his former team. And he's not alone. He's joined by a trio of former Falcons, including running back Cordell Patterson and wide receivers Scotty Miller and Ben Jefferson. Expect Smith to have a few tricks up his sleeve on our Falcons, but knowing him, he'll mess up and ruin the talents of running back Najee Harris and wide receiver George Pickens. Speaking of our Falcons, let's talk about them. They went out on a massive revamp on both the roster and the staff. Head coach Raheem Morris is getting another chance to be a head coach of a team after previously being the Rams defensive coordinator. Alongside him, Zach Robinson will be the OC, replacing Dave Ragone, while Jimmy Lake is the new defensive coordinator, replacing Ryan Nielsen, who's now the Jaguars defensive coordinator. All 3 men come from the Rams, hoping to bring some of that Rams philosophy and schemes to Atlanta. Roster-wise, they went out and got Kirk Cousins on a 4-year, $180 million contract, giving the team the best quarterback to lead the team in the division, replacing Desmond Ridder, who's now a free agent, and Taylor Heineke, who was traded to the Chargers not so long ago. Backing him up is rookie Michael Penix Jr., the former 8th overall pick in the draft from Washington. Alongside Drake London and Kyle Pitts catching the ball from Cousins, Darnell Mooney and Raymond McLeod will be there to make plays. Defensively, despite losing Calais Campbell, who's now on the Dolphins, and Bud Dupree, who's now on the Chargers, they still have some studs on that defense, including Grady Jarrett, the longtime Falcon who is poised to have a bounce-back year after suffering a torn ACL last season. And Jesse Bates, who's one of the best safeties in the entire NFL, he's still there. Additionally, they have Arnold Ebiketie, who had a solid second year, David Onyemata, and linebackers Nate Landman and Keenan Ellis. Additionally, they also have A.J. Terrell and Clark Phillips III in the secondary. And recently, the team went out and traded for outside linebacker Matthew Judon, giving the team the long-awaited pass rusher they've been looking for a long time, while also signing safety Justin Simmons, pairing him with Jesse Bates, giving the team the best safety duo in the league. For this game, expect a well-balanced performance from both sides. But if you look at this on paper, the Falcons are the better team on both sides of the ball. Even if the Steelers, they have a very good defense. The Steelers' offensive line is atrocious, making it a field day for the Falcons defense. Here are my 3 keys to win. Contain Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. You got to create turnovers as well. Offensively, we have to start fast. Get Pitts, London, Robinson, and everyone involved. Kyle Pitts, he has a quarterback. There's no reason why he should suck. Drake London, he's been solid all year. He should continue that. Bijan Robinson, he's going to break out. And all 3 of these guys, they have to break out. And lastly, we have to contain TJ Watt. Prevent him from getting to the quarterback as much as possible, as well as avoiding turning the ball over. In conclusion, the Falcons opened up the season at home against the Steelers and are hoping to get their 3rd win in the all-time series, with Kirk Cousins quarterbacking the team. Coming off an Achilles injury, he hopes to bounce back and lead the team to their first playoff appearance since 2017. Steelers offensive coordinator, also known as former Falcons head coach Arthur Smith, running back Cordell Patterson, and wide receivers Scotty Miller and Van Jefferson are all looking to get revenge on their former team, with Russell Wilson leading the way. With that being said, I have the Atlanta Falcons winning this game 33-21. And that's going to conclude the Week 1 preview. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And comment down below what you think will happen in this game. That's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you after the game.